been working on a SaaS project for work and you've had to be very angry about how little people are implementing visualizations. Oh, I know. I know. People are crazy with it. They give you a huge chart with a billion numbers on it, and they're like, yeah, everyone will understand this. And I'm like, you should make 2 charts for every important point you're trying to make. So you do earthquake stuff, and oh my god, some of the scientists can make even earthquakes look boring as fuck. You can make anything seem cool by making the right charts and then making it seem dire, right? Because you're showing, oh, this number big versus that number small. Ooh. I don't know. And it's incredible. Like, I'll hear a lot of tech people sit around and complain about how they can't seem like they know something is a certain way. They're working a job, they're working it for a company, they're looking at the data they're getting back, and they're saying, oh no, we need the executives to make this decision because we need this thing to change. So they talk to the executives and they're like, you know, from our tech perspective, it's seeing the data and the numbers, we need this to happen. And the execs will be like, no. And then they just sit there and they're like, they're not getting it. And I'm like, make them 3 baby charts. What are you doing? Make them baby charts, you know? Now, if you have like someone who's in like a business intelligence position or something, because it's a big company, there's someone whose job it is to take all that tech shit and make those charts and then present those ideas in non-tech terms to these people. But if you don't have that and you're just some dev, like, you know, you can't just be like, they don't get it, so they're stupid. Grr. My job is useless. Grr, why even work? You know, like, you can't get like that. You have to just make a damn PowerPoint and show it to them, you know? That's just how it is. Data design is hugely underrated skill. It should be taught separately. I feel like a lot of people get taught statistics by sitting around in a statistics course, right? And then you get taught things relating to data by working with databases or basic data analytics, like super basic. But there's no courses that they force people to take where they have to sit there and take data sets and translate them to people that don't want to hear anything about numbers, right? That's just stuff that you just kind of get like thrown in the workplace and you have to do. But after doing it a lot, there are systemized kind of ways that this could legitimately be taught. I want to say I don't know why they don't teach these things, but I don't know. I kind of do know why. Studying design was the only way I learned how to design infographics. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is if you make a boring chart and the colors. Ooh, here's one that always killed me. I think everyone knows like when you're showing P&L, right? Like a profit and loss in any way, in a chart or something. You're gonna make the profit green and you're gonna make the loss red. That's obvious, right? There are other situations where something isn't as green and red, right, as profit and loss. You should still try to assign colors to those things, whatever the data points are, that make sense. There have been so many times where I've seen people like use colors for things on charts that make no sense. And they're like, well, you just need to be able to see the difference. There's a key there showing. And I'm like, no. No. Yeah, orange and yellow. I don't like it. Or like if you have green, orange, yellow, red, people are going to assume red bad, orange less bad, yellow kind of good but not really, green good, right? They're like so used to that scale of colors being good to bad scale. So don't put them, that set of 4 colors, on a chart where those data points are not good or bad compared to each other. But I see people do it all the time and I'm like, no, you got to stop this, man. Ooh, I don't know. I saw it so many times. It's always killed me. And you don't need to understand color theory and use the most beautiful colors. I mean, just don't use like color that means bad for a good thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Keys are lazy. I said it. Yup. I'm clipping this and emailing it to someone in particular. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's like I think the most heinous version of this is not actually in charts and representing data, but when you go to a site, a modal comes up, right? A menu comes up that has a confirm or deny button, and the confirm is red and the deny is like green. Have you ever seen this? Have you ever been on a site that has those colors? Instead of saying okay or yes being green, okay or yes is like red, and then the no is green. Oh my god. That's the most egregious form of that. It's so simple, but it just happens sometimes. And sometimes you can tell it's purposeful. Other times I'm like, I don't know what these people are doing. I don't know, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. You're convinced that's on purpose? I think for situations it is, or like when you